Case against the man accused of murdering 6-year-old Etan Patz draws to a close. The defense spent more than 4 hours giving closing arguments to the jury. CBS 2's Jessica Schneider has followed the case since it began in late January. She joins us live from the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Jessica?
Yeah, Diane, this was an extraordinarily long summation. Defense attorney Harvey Fishbein started at 10 o'clock this morning. He didn't wrap until 4:30 p.m. with just one break. And in fact, he apologized to jurors several times for the length, but stressed this is a man's life on the line. Almost every day for 2.5 months, Etan Patz's father has watched this trial unfold. Stanley Patz sits just a few rows behind 54-year-old Pedro Hernandez, the former bodega worker the prosecution says kidnapped and killed the 6-year-old boy back in 1979. But the defense spent all of Monday telling the jury they shouldn't convict, even accusing prosecutors of manipulating evidence. Defense lawyer Harvey Fishbein shouted to the jury, "That's what you do when you don't have evidence." Etan's body was never found. The defense says Hernandez has a low IQ and is mentally ill, and his alleged confession to police was coerced. His attorney urged the jury, every time you hear the word confession, substitute story. The defense says Jose Ramos should be the suspect in this case. He's a convicted child molester who the Patz family sued and got a judgment against in a civil case, but prosecutors never charged him.
The U.S. Attorney's Office said and the FBI has said Jose Ramos is probably the person who is involved in the disappearance of Etan Patz. Most certainly, it's not Pedro Hernandez.
And the prosecution begins its closing arguments tomorrow. No word how long theirs will be, but after that, the jury will deliberate and decide the fate of Pedro Hernandez. Live in Lower Manhattan, Jessica Schneider, CBS 2 News.